नमो नमो विश्वपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमो विश्वपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देगं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the king of knowledge, Raja Vidya. By Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully started the 13th chapter, the nature enjoyer and the consciousness. By Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are understanding all the answers given by Krishna to Arjuna's question. So in the 12th chapter, Arjuna asked, who is the best among the devotees? Who is the best? The devotees who worship you as a person, or those who worship you in your unmanifested form, impersonal form? For that, we have understood the answer very clearly. And then, now in the 13th chapter, Arjuna is again asking questions. And for that, Krishna is answering. We are understanding that. So that way, by understanding all the questions asked by Arjuna, by understanding all the answers given by Krishna, we understand everything what we need to understand. That's what is knowledge. If we don't have this knowledge, ajna, that is ignorance, then we can't be happy at all. Happiness comes only with the knowledge. Knowledge only brings happiness. Because in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching us the formula and the secret about how to be happy all the time. Only by connecting ourselves with Krishna, we are going to be happy all the time. There is real happiness. Krishna said that Ajnascha asraddhadanascha samsayatma vinashyati nayam lokosti naparo nasukam samsayatmana. So for a person who has no knowledge, Ajnascha asraddhadanascha, who has no faith, so that means he is a doubtful person. He has no knowledge, no faith. Krishna says, Nayam lokosti naparo nasukam samsayatma. So for him, there is no world, even in this world or even in any other world, also he won't find happiness. Nayam lokosti naparo nasukam. Nasukam means no happiness. Nasukam samsayatmanaga. He will not find happiness anywhere else. Similarly, ayajnascha. So ajnascha, then ayajnascha. So for him also there is no happiness anywhere. So that means a person who is not performing yajna. So That's what Krishna says. So, Kutonyaga Kurusattama, Nayam Lokosi, Kutonya Kurusattama. That's what Krishna says. Ayagnyasya. So, Agnyasya, Ayagnyasya. If you have Jnana, Jnanasya, then Yajnasya. So, we need to understand that Agnyasya and Yajnasya, that is the difference. Agnya, Ajnana. So, that is ignorance. Whereas Yajna is performing the sacrifice, that is offering everything unto Krishna, doing everything for Krishna. So then Ajna and Ayajna, so ignorance and not performing Yajna, not performing everything to Krishna as an offering unto Krishna. So then such persons will not find happiness anywhere, in this world or in the next world or anywhere. They are not going to be happy at all. That is what we need to understand. Our goal is that to be happy all the time. We don't want to be disturbed. We don't want to be distressed. We want to be happy. That's what everyone's goal. But without knowing how to be happy, without understanding how to become happy, we are simply struggling and suffering in this material world and committing sins after sins. Whereas, if a person is performing yajna, sarve pieto yajna vito, yajna kshapita kalmasha. So that's what will happen. So yajna vido means we need to understand what is yajna. So we need to understand about yajna. What are the different types of yajnas, how to perform yajna, how to offer everything unto Krishna, all such things we need to understand. So if you don't have that knowledge, so then that is called ajna. So there is ignorance. So sarve pete yajna vido. So after understanding, anyone who knows about all the different types of yajnas, yajna kshapita kalmashaga. Yajna kshapita kalmashaga, then he is freed from all the sins. Kalmasha. Yajna kshapita. So by performing all kinds of yajnas, we can free ourselves from all the sins. So yajna sista amrita bhujo. So that means yajna sista amrita bhujo. So that means with that yajna, we can enjoy the amrita. Amrita means life without any death, no death. How? By entering into Krishna's abode. Yanti Brahma Sanatana. Yanti Brahma Sanatana means, so Yanti means by entering. Brahma Sanatana, the eternal Brahman in Krishna's abode. So by entering there, by going there, so we can actually lead a life which is no death, no more death. We can enjoy that life. Yajna sista amrita bhujo. So that's what will happen. So that's why Krishna is teaching us to perform everything as an yajna. Everything should be done only for Krishna. Brahmatpanam Brahma Havigi, Brahmagnav Brahmana Kutam, Brahmaiva Tena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhi. Everything should be done as an offering unto Krishna, as Brahma, Brahmatma. Everything should be done only for Krishna. So that's what is called yajna. But practically speaking, are we able to do that in our life every day? That's a very important question. How we can do that? That's what we need to ask. It's a very, very important question. We need to perform all the activities for Krishna, means we need to follow every instruction given by Krishna in this Bhagavad Gita. So that means mentally we should be able to renounce everything. That should be possible even now itself. Physically, we have to serve, we have to act. We cannot sit idle, because it is not possible to sit idle even for a single moment, because everyone is forced to act. We are in this material world. We are bound by this body. We are bound by the three modes of material nature. And three modes of material nature are always acting on us. So we are forced to act. But mentally, we should be able to renounce all the attachments to the results, no attachments to the results, and fully depend on Krishna for everything, and simply depend on Krishna. Because this material world, everything is temporary. Everything is miserable. So we have to simply depend on Krishna for everything. So that should be possible for us. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it should be possible. So if we have this knowledge, if we have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, then it is possible for us to focus our mind only on Krishna all the time. So that's why we should be able to follow Krishna's instructions. So then practically it is possible by focusing on this Bhagavad Gita, by remembering Krishna, by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, by offering prasadam to Krishna, by spreading Krishna's message. So that way we need to keep ourselves extremely busy in our day-to-day activities. Every day in all activities, we should keep very, very busy ourselves. That's what is very important. It's very important we need to be very busy in Krishna's service. Like materialistic people who are very busy, who are extremely busy because they are attached to material goals and they are doing everything so busy, they don't have time to do anything. They don't have time to eat proper food. They don't have time to sleep. They don't have to lead a very healthy life. That's what is happening with the materialistic people. But the devotees should make sure that we should sleep good, sleep enough, at least 7-8 hours a day, and then eat good, eat nice prasadam, offer to Krishna. So we should keep ourselves busy in doing that. We should keep ourselves very busy in sleeping actually. We should not find time for other things. We should find time for sleeping. That way we should engage. We should be very busy in sleeping. Sleeping enough, not a lot, not too much. Too much also is bad. So, Atiswapna is also a problem. But Jagrata also is a problem. So we should sleep enough. We should eat good food. Offer the prasadam to Krishna. And we should keep everything clean around us and focus our mind on Krishna and be very careful because in this material world, everywhere, there are so many distractions. There are so many ways. Everything is going to carry our mind, carry our intelligence away from Krishna. That's what is going to happen. Everything is taking us away from Krishna. We have to be very careful in order to be with Krishna, in order to be in Krishna consciousness. When we are interacting in this world, interacting with everyone in this world, we have to be extremely cautious because it's very easy to lose our mind. Because Indriyani pramatini haranti prashabam. Yatatohi api kaunteya purushasya vipaschitaga Indriyani pramatini haranti prashabam. So Indriyani, the senses are pramatini. So they are very strong. Indriyani pramati. They will carry away the mind. So haranti prashabam managa. So now to keep our mind within us, under our control, so to keep our mind within ourselves, so we need to act. We have to be careful. And we should not let our mind to think about anything else in this material world. So that way we need to keep ourselves extremely busy. So that's what we need to keep ourselves very busy to keep our mind under our control. People in this material world, they are extremely busy by losing their mind and they're focusing on the material sense objects. So they don't have any time for anything. They are always after money, always after possessions, assets, all such things. So much of attachments. So we should be also, that's why Krishna says that Sakta karmani avidvamso yatha kurvanti bharata kuryad vidvams tata asaktaga chikirsu loka sangraham. That's what Krishna says. A person who has no knowledge, who is ignorant, how he is performing all the activities with attachment, you also perform like him similarly, but with the knowledge, you don't get attached. That's what Krishna is teaching us. We should not be attached to the results. but we should act. We should do everything for Krishna. So that way we should keep our mind on Krishna only. We should keep our mind under our control, means we need to focus our mind on Krishna. That's what Krishna is repeatedly teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. Again and again, Krishna is asking us in this Bhagavad Gita that focus your mind on me, offer your mind and intelligence unto me. Mayarpita mano buddhi. That's what Krishna is saying repeatedly. Nirmamo nirahankaram. So free from claims for any proprietorship. Nirmamo nirahankaram. So free from the false prestige. That's what Krishna is teaching us. Hare Krishna. So we need to focus. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it is very much possible to keep our mind under our control. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge is going to help us. And this practice, this chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, this practice, and studying this Bhagavad Gita, now studying these slokas repeatedly so many times, now we ourselves can remember and understand. It's very well, very easy. So, by focusing our mind on Krishna, by practicing this, definitely we are getting ourselves closer and closer to Krishna. So we are becoming very, very dearer to Krishna. Like the 12th chapter, last sloka, 20th sloka, we are meeting all the qualities. That's what Krishna is saying, that Bhaktaste Ativa Me Priya. So that Bhakta is very, very dear to me. Even we are going to revise that sloka today also. We are meeting everything. So that means we are already very, very dear to Krishna. So Krishna is with us, and Krishna is very happy with us because we are studying Bhagavad Gita, because we are listening to him. That's what is very important. When we are studying Bhagavad Gita, means we are listening to Krishna. We are following our Krishna's instructions. Krishna is very happy with us because we are listening to Krishna. This Bhagavad Gita is the topmost secret. But Krishna is revealing to us. It is the king of knowledge, Aja Vidya. But Krishna is revealing to us. And we are listening to Krishna. So Krishna is very happy with us. And we are following Krishna's instructions. We are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So that way, we are slowly getting ourselves out of this material consciousness. So that's what is happening. So we won't get very easily influenced by anyone in this world. So that's what, but it's slow and steady. That's what happens. But we are able to see the difference over a period of time because we are studying this Bhagavad Gita every day and understanding all the slokas. And now we are able to connect ourselves very well with Krishna. We are able to think about Krishna. And we don't have any doubt or questions that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Krishna is the Super Soul. That's what is very important. That we understand, we accept it. Yomam evam asammudo jnanati purushottama. So we know that. Now we understand that. We don't have any confusion. We understand fully, very clearly, that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Krishna is the Purushottama. Because of that reason, we understand everything. Krishna will make sure that we will engage in his service. Krishna is going to make sure that is Krishna's task. He will take care. Krishna will ensure that he will provide us all the needed facilities and resources and opportunities so that we can actually serve Krishna. That is happening already. And it will happen more also. We will slowly and steadily get ourselves engaged in Krishna's service fully and do everything for Krishna all the time. That is definitely happening by Krishna's causeless mercy. Now we are successfully studying we started in the 13th chapter. So in the 12th chapter, the last sloka, we studied that in the sloka number 20. That is the last sloka in the 12th chapter. Ye tu dharmamritham nidam yathoktam paryupasate Sraddadana matparama bhaktaste ativa me priyaha. Bhaktas te ativa me priya. So Krishna is saying that this is the Dharmamritam. This is the Amritam, Dharmamritam. This is the nectar of religion. And whatever said in this Bhagavad Gita, anyone who engages, anyone who follows this Krishna's instruction, that's what I was telling last from the beginning of today's session, all the time that we need to follow Krishna's instructions. That's what Yatoktam Paripasate. With faith, Saddadana, Matparama, considering Krishna as the supreme. So that also we just now discussed. Krishna is the supreme. Now we have no doubt. So that means we follow all these things. This is a Bhagavad Gita is a Dharma Amritam. And whatever said in Bhagavad Gita, we are following because we are studying this Bhagavad Gita, first of all. And we have full faith on Krishna, Saddadana. We have no doubt. We have complete faith on Krishna. And we consider Krishna as the supreme, Mat Parama. So Bhaktaste Ativa Me Priya. So that devotees, actually, they are very dear to me. That's what Krishna is saying. Bhaktaste Ativa Me Priya. Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me. Then in the 13th chapter, first two slokas we studied yesterday, this sloka number 1 and 2, Arjuna asked a question and Krishna already started answering. So what Arjuna asked? Arjuna uvacha prakritim purusham chaiva kshetram kshetrajnamev cha etat veditum ichchami jnanam jneyam cha keshava. Shri Bhagavan uvacha idam sariram kaunteya kshetramiti abhidiyate etatyo veti tam prahuhu kshetrajna iti tadvitaka. So Krishna said that Arjuna asked the question, Arjuna uvacha Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Jnana, Jnaya, all these things I want to know. Veditum Ichchami Keshava. So then immediately Krishna said that the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, this, O son of Kunti, this body, Idam Sariram, means this body is called as Kshetram, Kshetramiti Abhidiyate. And anyone who knows this body, etat yoveti tam prakugu, and he is known as kshetrajna. He is kshetrajna iti tadvidaha. So that's what he is, the kshetrajna, the knower of the body. Arjuna said, oh my dear Krishna, I wish to know about Prakriti, nature, Purusha, the enjoyer, and the feel and the knower of the feel, and of knowledge and the object of knowledge. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, this body was enough. Kunti is called the field, and one who knows this body is called the knower of the field. Now, in the next question, next sloka, Krishna is continuing that. Kshetrajnam chapi mam viddhi sarva kshetreshu bharata kshetra kshetrajnayor jnanam Yattadjnanam matham mama. Also know that with the, you understand that Kshetrajnam chapi mam, me also. I am also a Kshetrajna. I am also the knower. Why? Because Krishna is there in everyone's heart. Krishna knows everyone's body. So Kshetrajna means one who knows this body. So that means Krishna knows our body. He knows what is happening in our body. What is the problem? What's happening in our body? Everything knows. Krishna knows our blood sugar, our blood pressure, and everything Krishna already knows. Everything. All the blood tests, everything we take, everything Krishna knows because he is there in our body. So that's why Kshetrajnam chapi mam with this sarva kshetreshu bharat. Kshetra kshetrajnayor jnanam yatat jnanam matam mamam. So, because Arjuna asked, Purusam, Prakritim Purusam Chaiva, Kshetram Kshetrajnam Evacha, Etat Veditam Chami, Jnanam Nyayam Chakesava. Now Krishna is answering, what is Jnanam here? The Jnanam is Kshetra Kshetrajnayor Jnanam, knowing about this body and the knower of the body That's what is called knowledge, jnanam. Yatta jnanam matam mama. That's what Krishna says. O sign of Bharata, you should understand that I am also the knower in all bodies. And to understand this body and its knower is called knowledge. That is my opinion. So that's what Krishna says. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the third sloka in the 13th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. नमो विष्णुपालाय कृष्ण प्रष्टाय पुत्रे श्रीमते राधा स्वामी नाम जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna. इसके गायक प्रभु.
हरे कृष्णा गुरु जी.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji, for the very nice lecture. I don't have any question, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. From Monday onwards, Tuesday onwards, we will start at 8 o'clock in India time, because the time is changing here, moving here, so it will be too late here to start at 9 o'clock. So we'll be starting at 8 o'clock. Hare Krishna. Mohan and Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
बेटे ध्यान से उसका पकड़ना.
धन्यवाद प्रधान. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा 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 हरे हरे. ரொம்ப நன்றி சார். அது நல்லா கிளாஸ் இருந்தது. நல்லா புரியுது.
हरे कृष्ण. நல்லது பிரபு. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु. हरे कृष्ण. तपति माता जी, तपति गोस्वामी माता जी, हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, हरे
I
कृष्ण.
am well now. So thank you for the wonderful class. I am following. I am in Mumbai. Walking without stick. So it's developing. So
Krishna's mercy.
thank you, Guruji, for your class. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna माता जी. Yeah, by Krishna's causeless mercy, I think we will record quickly.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Palaniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Today's sloka is really very interesting in the sense that even 5,000 years before, Arjuna asking the question about body. That means even at whatever age is Arjuna is asking, that itself shows on those days even the money value was very less comparatively, very, very less. Still, people were not knowing about their own self, mainly about their body.
Yes.
So that shows that is the problem with the complete humanity from start. It looks that is a basic problem. That
Yes.
is even the schools actually we have to start even at the age of 8, 9. We have to start this.
Yes.
That is about body is unless otherwise the doctors know something, and doctors nowadays knows only, so every doctor is specialist. He knows about nose only. He does not know about the body. He knows only about nose. Like that. So it's a very, very interesting chapter. It looks to me, because initially Krishna he spoken about totally about mind. That is the starting point of human, and then next he is starting about the body. It's
Yes.
a very interesting thing. The complete Gita is really to be known by each and everybody as a human. It looks not for the purpose of even general. Yes, that is a very interesting thing.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. That thing came to my mind. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Krishna Srimati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you.
Hare
Thank you for the wonderful class, Guruji.
Yes.
Looking forward to know more about the super soul, about Krishna
Yeah.
as the super soul in our body. So
Yes.
he, as you said, he's the knower of everyone also, not
Very
only
true.
of our body or what is happening in our body.
He is knower of all
Physical,
bodies.
knower of all bodies, physical as well as mental and spiritual.
Everything, everything.
Everything, is it not?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, mother. Krishna knows everything.
Okay,
So
Guruji.
that's what we need to know. We need to know that Krishna knows everything, then everything is fine for us.
Yes, yes. Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for that, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Brinda Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Guruji, nice chapter. The field of our body as the field and the knower of the field. Yes, Guruji. So we must know the knower of the field also. Not
Yes.
only the body, but Krishna. We have to know Krishna, who is
Yes.
within us, the
Yes.
knower of the field.
That is correct.
So, yes,
For our
Guruji.
individual body, we are the Kshetrajna. For all the bodies, Krishna is the Kshetrajna.
What did you say, Guruji? Just repeat. There's too much noise.
So for our individual body, everyone is a Kshetrajna. And Krishna is the Kshetrajna of all the bodies. Krishna is the knower of all the bodies. Every individual is knower of their own bodies.
Yes, Guruji. But we know our body, but we should know the knower of the body also. That is Krishna.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Guruji. Very nice, Guruji. So this chapter actually is very important as a science also, because this chapter will lead us to understanding the subtle parts of our body.
Exactly.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for sharing so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Interesting session, Guruji, today.
Yes, Prabhu.
Enjoyed the class and the interaction with the devotees.
Yes, Prabhu.
In the beginning, you have said about what is yajna. Everything is done in for Krishna yajna. And also, you have said, emphasized that when we are learning, when we're Bhagavad Gita, we are directly learning from, listening from Krishna. And that is the interesting thing. And he is taking care of everything. He is arranging resources and all that for achieving those things. Really interesting. And today's sloka attracted a lot of attention of the devotees. Mine also, regard for Kshetra and Kshetragya, body and knower of the body. But immediately one question arises in my mind, doubt. Earlier we were learning from you or from everybody. We are soul, not the body. Where the soul is important, body is, and here body and more of the body. So this is the
we need to understand the difference between body and soul. That's what is very important.
Yeah. This is so here ordinary devotees get confused.
That Purusha also, at that time Krishna will explain about that, because Arjuna is asking Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Jnana, Jnaya. So now Krishna has already answered Kshetra and Kshetrajna, and Jnana is Krishna is going to answer next. He's already started answering Jnana now. So Jnana, Jnana will answer. Then Krishna will answer the Prakriti and Purusha.
Thank you, Guruji, for wonderful explanation and continued giving the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Thank you, Guruji, for all this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namaste Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sunil Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna. Lakshmi, Hare Krishna, Jyoti. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful class.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
By the costless mercy of Krishna, I could attend today's class of Bhagavad Gita, the King of Knowledge. We have entered the 13th chapter, Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. In this chapter, Krishna answers all the questions of Arjuna, and we also understand everything. With knowledge, we get happiness. Only by connecting with Krishna, we get real happiness. Krishna says a person without knowledge and faith, that is ajna, ayajna, he does not get happiness anywhere. A person who does not perform yajna also, he cannot get happiness anywhere. No happiness. We must, but we want to be happy. For that, without knowledge, we are struggling in this material world. We need to understand about yajna. Then we will be free from all the sins. With yajna, we enjoy amrita, that is the deathlessness. We enter the Krishna's abode. Everything should be done as Brahmarpanam. We need to follow Krishna's instructions given in Bhagavad Gita. Physically, we are forced to act, but mentally, we should renounce all the results and focus only on Krishna, depend on Krishna for everything. That is possible with Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We have to be busy in Krishna's service, that is, we must have enough sleep, enough food, and everything we offer to Krishna, chanting Maha Mantra. In this world, everything takes away from Krishna, but we should be very careful. Senses are very powerful to disturb our mind. We should be busy in keeping our mind under control and focus on Krishna, not attached with results. Krishna says, always offer your mind and intelligence to me. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it is possible. We become very dearer to Krishna. As we are listening to Krishna, that means Krishna is happy with us. By studying Bhagavad Gita, we are able to connect with Krishna all the time, and we are accepting Krishna as Super Soul, Purushottama. Krishna helps us in serving him. In the first sloka of 13th chapter, Arjuna is asking Krishna to know about nature, the enjoyer, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Jnana. That I want to know, Arjuna asks Krishna. Krishna says, Arjuna, that this body is the Kshetra, field, and who knows this body? That is knower of the body, that is soul, that is Kshetrajna. And today's sloka, Krishna is telling, the knower of the field is of course, I am certainly it is me. And I am in everybody's soul and knows about all everybody's body. And Krishna is the knower of the body. Knowing about the body and the knower of the body. That is Kshetra, Kshetrajna, that is knowledge. That is, in my opinion, that is what Krishna says. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sunil Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Nice class, Guruji. Thank you very much for today's class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Rama Rama.
For many years, we are chanting Vishnu Sahasranamam. There is a sloka, Chetraga Chetragya Evacha, Yoga Vedam Nishtayam Pradhana Purusheswara. Pradhana Purusheswara. So therefore, all Indrani means the master of all Indra is Krishna himself. So when we touch during our Sandhyavandanam, we normally touch the two noses. So we should believe and think the noses which makes a happy Krishna, that only we have to smell. So we have to touch. Then there are 2 ears. We call it Sridhara Rishikesha, like that. Then there is a stomach, Padmanabha. Then there is a head, Damodara. So everywhere, Sridhara and Rishikesha, also their shoulder part. So everywhere there is a Krishna. So Krishna Kshetragya means a person who understands his own body, Kshetra. So everywhere he is there. So we have to use this intelligence to understand each and every Indriyani, to understand the Krishna in a deepest way. So we always think that the whole process goes on with the Krishna's help. Today we are listening this Bhagavad Gita class. That also it is a blessing from Krishna. Otherwise, your ear, your nose, your Indriyani, you told no that if you are get caught in the senses in unnecessary way, you get run out. Normally, you can get bowled, LBW, all this thing happens. Run out is the foolishness. A batsman gets out, run out, because it is his own foolishness. He could not able to judge himself. So, if get into that senses, instead of forgetting Krishna, staying with Krishna, so we may run out in our life. So we have to catch. So next innings will come. So we have to make our own runs. So this is the beauty of the whole this chapter 13. So exceptionally it is, and you explained everything in a very deeply. So I could able to understand the deep meaning of this. So earlier time I was not understanding the deepest sense. Now slowly I'm understanding each and every sloka, how depth it is. So simply we have to understand what is the meaning of Pambara. In the childhood, everybody would have played. Nowadays nobody is playing. It is like one plastic things, it is string attached. And it will just make a full circle round. And after some time it stops. So we have to think that the string is with Krishna. The more you give force, it may make a big round all the way, but it will stop. So our life also will stop. So we need to understand our effective life, how much we should spin and spin for whom, because we must know the string is in the hands of Krishna, nobody else. So we need not to think that we are the master of string. So whatever we want to run or whatever way we want to live, we cannot live like that. So if we understand fully Krishna's command and the string is with him and he is the master, our life will be beautiful and blissful. So that is the whole meaning of this Bhagavad Gita, especially this chapter 13. So our dedication, all these things should attach to him. And we have to come back. See, for example, you may eat masala dosa, you may have a cup of tea or coffee, whatever it is you are doing. So you have to do it with Krishna's presence and come back to his senses. Otherwise, you will get run out. Suddenly, will get run out. So that is the essence. So Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu is not there, Guruji. For a long time, I am not seeing him.
Need to check with him.
Yeah, normally he attend everyday class. He said that he is getting retired the few months.
Something like that he was saying, but now.
Yeah, he told 1 month back he is going with a little issue course of retirement. So
Yeah.
normally he never miss. So continuously is missing. So we have to find out. He's a very good devotee of our Bhagavad Gita. So thank you, Guruji. Thank you for today's class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.